Howdy folks, this is Rampage Reviews Impact Wrestling for September 15th, 2016. So we have a whole bunch of Matt Hardy promos that happen throughout the entire show. I'm going to loop all those together and talk about those at the end. So we kick off the Impact Zone with Bobby Lashley coming to the ring, being interviewed by Jeremy Borash. Basically says he doesn't have an opponent. He'd fight Borash, but that would be a joke. Grado shows up. Grado gets in his face. They brawl. He basically knocks Grado out. Moose shows up. Moose gets up in his face and says he's going to fight him later. From there, we have our first Grand Championship tournament match of the night. We have Aron Rex taking on Trevor Lee. Back and forth match. In the end, Aron Rex does take the win with the discus elbow. From there, we go to Maria backstage, who says, you know what, she's the champion now, and we don't have to worry about Bound for Glory. We're going to induct Gail Kim into the Hall of Fame tonight. Come back from a commercial. They're in the ring. They call out Gail Kim. They run their wonderful tribute video, which is Maria kicking the crap out of her from like 3 different angles. Gail Kim's angry. At that point, Dixie Carter shows up and goes, Maria, we told you you can't be the champion, and he charges the Knockouts division. Therefore, we're going to have a gauntlet match tonight. Whoever wins this gauntlet match will face you at Bound for Glory. And yes, Gail Kim is in this one. From there, we go to Braxton Sutter taking on Rockstar Spud in an empty arena exposed turnbuckle match. This match brawled all throughout the arena. Pretty violent, throwing chairs at each other, brawling through the bleachers. It ends with Braxton Sutter actually slamming Rockstar Spud face first into the turnbuckle, and then pinning him for the 1, 2, 3. You see Spud like spitting up blood and bleeding from the mouth afterwards. Intense match, but running it back to back with the EC3 Bobby Lashley like empty arena brawl from last week felt a little bit like doubling up. Let's talk about Matt Hardy at this point. He's got Jeff Hardy next to the Lake of Resurrection. Jeff Hardy, who's been stuck in the chair with wheels, brings Jeff Hardy out into the water and basically prays to the 7 deities to help resurrect him. Throws him back in the water, pulls him out, and we have corporate Jeff Hardy with the weird title belt that's got his face on it. He's wearing like the button-down shirt with the tie, smoking a cigarette, starts cutting a promo, and Matt basically says, no, this isn't what we need. Throws him back in the water and pulls out broken Jeff Hardy, and they're ready to go. Now that Jeff Hardy's been fixed, Matt Hardy sets out to find Vanguard 1. Finds Vanguard 1 down in the woods, and basically says, no, you can't do this. Don't leave me. And he prays to the 7 deities to infuse Vanguard 1 with the deleted essence of Jeff Hardy. And boom, Vanguard 1 comes back to life. At that point, Vanguard 1 heads out. You see Vanguard searching for Senior Benjamin. Finds him tied up in a abandoned little hut or shed. And reports back to Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy shows up, rescues Senior Benjamin, who has Decay written across his face, and sends him home to rest, but to prepare for war and get all the weapons ready. From there, we cut back to the Impact Zone. We've got Matt, Jeff, and Rebby all in the ring, basically cutting a promo, calling out Decay, saying they want a shot at the tag team titles. Decay shows up from the crowd. You've got Rosemary up by the camera. You got Crazy Steve in the crowd. Abyss comes down the entranceway, and they basically taunt the Hardys, letting them know that you've got an obsession with the gold. You guys don't belong. But Matt challenges them to a match. The Great War. We fought everywhere, and Abyss clarifies from the depths of hell to the highest peaks of the heavens. And this great big brawl breaks out, including Rebby spearing Rosemary in the middle of the ring, pounding on her, which she gets bonus points for, doing in heels and a corset. From there, we have the Knockout Gauntlet match. We start with Jade in the ring. Second person out is supposed to be Allie, but it's not. Maria interrupts and goes, no, I've got someone taller and smarter than you. It introduces Laurel Van Ness, who was Chelsea from Tough Enough. We have the crazy Gauntlet match, just about everyone in Knockout Vision, except for Rosemary, is involved. Your winner in the end, no surprise, is Gail Kim, who will go on to face Maria at Bound for Glory. From there, we have our second Grand Championship Tournament match of that evening. It's Eddie Edwards taking on Shera. Your standard 3-round match. In the end, Eddie Edwards does lock in the single leg crab and gets the tap-out victory. For the end of the night, we have Moose. Moose comes out to the ring, ready to fight Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley shows up, basically says, you know what, I don't want to fight you tonight. You know what, if we're going to do this, let's do this for the payday. Let's do this at Bound for Glory. Moose says, sure, I'd love to fight you at Bound for Glory. And then basically hits him with an elbow, says, I can't wait, we're going to do this now. Two of them start brawling. Mike Bennett shows up. Mike jumps Moose from behind. He's helping Bobby Lashley. The two of them are beating him down. Beating down Moose, when suddenly EC3 shows up for the save. EC3 is not gone after last week. EC3 is still with us, and he is still scheduled to face Bobby Lashley at Bound for Glory. So this show I would give a C grade to. It wasn't a great show. It didn't hold my attention super well. The Hardy stuff peppered throughout, it was really what grabbed my attention. My MVPs for the night are going to be the Hardys and Decay. They're super awesome, and they've been super entertaining throughout. So that does it for this video, folks. Any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below. Please like, please subscribe, please share. Use the hashtag Rampage Reviews, it's right there. And we'll see you next time.